just finishing off here at Old Trafford, last fan view of the day, round up with you guys here. Disappointing, very, very disappointed. You've heard a lot of what everyone's had to say before you guys have come on. Where do you want to start? Because everyone's going straight for Martial, everyone's going straight for Ollie. Where do you want to start?
The team selection, I'm not going to lie. Everyone's saying that it's the third round of the Carabao Cup. We took it too easy, but this is a Premier League side. It's not something like Wickham or the lower league teams. It's a serious team. And you saw what happened the last game we played them, how hard it was. And we changed the whole back four. I don't understand. I'm so confused. But again, substitutions came way too late. Again, like 70th minute is all. When the clock says 70th minute, 20 minutes to go, then we see Ollie coming out, telling players warming up, players do this, and we're like, where was this in the 50th minute? Half time, because let's be real, we needed Greenwood early on. We needed Bruno. Bruno needs time. Like, I don't understand, honestly. Like, now we're out of another cup, and people saying it's just the Carabao Cup. We haven't won a trophy for time. We can't choose what trophy we're gonna win now. Like, we need to take every.
Yeah, we can't be picky.
That's what I'm saying. We ain't won anything, so we have to take time with all us. Like, the Carabao Cup was a good opportunity. If we had won that, like the finals in like March, April, we win that, go into the final few games of the season with confidence. We have a trophy, one role, but now it's gonna be tough.
Like he says here about the team selection and stuff like that. Was that Ollie downplaying? Was Ollie being a bit naive there?
He was overconfident. He should have been a little bit. There's arrogance and then there's overconfidence. I think he overdone it with 11 changes or whatever it was. You know, I think we will see. You know, Mason Greenwood came on, completely changed it. We should have seen him from the start. I think he's the main man up front if Ronaldo's not playing, if Cavani's not playing. I like that pivot. Donny, MATIC, I think that's our best pivot if we want to control the ball. The fullbacks, they're very attacking, but we lack the ability for them to get back. They get too far forward, you know.
Yeah.
And I think we need that balance, which we get with Luke Shaw. And
We missed him.
I like what you said about Donny and Matic. I'm going to come to this side. I'm just going to come straight back to you guys in a second. Yeah. He said about the midfield pivot being, Donny and Matic. Is that something you want to see?
I mean, as I said, it's obviously a lot better than Fred, and it's the thing of he came into this game 11 changes. These players are none of them have match sharpness. It shouldn't be the case of, as I said, you switch players in and they're like, oh shit, we're playing football finally. Okay, we're going to lose our heads, forget about the tactics. And as I said, they go back to Ollie. It's like, with him, I feel like he has no passion. Like, everyone sits there and is like, oh, defend him. There's not Ollie out and wherever it is, but he sits there, 90 minutes, legs crossed, sitting there, telling Fletcher to go on. Like, with Jose, you said he was toxic, but at the same time, he's showing that passion because he wants to win. With Ollie, I don't see him coming on, bellowing at him, make the run, oh, someone do this, dictate, talk to him.
Style, he just doesn't do it.
But it's, as I said, like, do we want to become a quiet club? Like, that's what it seems like. We're a team that, we're going to wait for Ollie to make a decision. Just going to sit there. No, but you want to see someone run up and down touchline, fucking out, like, every time someone loses possession of a ball, get onto them.
A bit of urgency.
But there's nothing from that, and it's just like, the players are not getting no real-time feedback. It sounded quiet on the pitch for starters as well. And it's like, on the pitch, even though Matic was captain and he played well, they looked like there was no leaders on the pitch. And there's an issue there. Like I said, the players have been around for a long time. We've got to wonder where it's coming from.
Was it? How did you see what happened today? And where are you petitioning, I suppose, the blame, are you?
No, the thing is, what I found is that they don't shift the ball quick enough. The thing is, you get a lot of the sort of midfield four. It's like you got Donny in there, and they don't shift it quick enough. They don't get it to the back four, to the midfield, to the strikers. It's so.
I think that's actually a common thing, even with the first team. Just the odd playing style is not quite quick.
The thing is, you watch I don't like to comment on Man City, but you watch Man City and it's so quick. It's like back four, midfield, strikers.
It's fluid,
and with United, it's so slow. It's so. But he does, and it literally is so slow, and it's honestly it's depressing. It is depressing. But then with Ronaldo, all right, he gets the ball, but then there's no one feeding off him. There's nobody feeding off him. Thing is, if you play football as a kid, it's like. You get the ball, you shift it. Shift it. But with Fred and it's like, go back.
Imagine every week seeing McTOMINAY and Fred, and like Fred against Southampton, shocking. Against Wolves, shocking. Cool. Today we saw Matic and Donny that is our best pairing because they know how to keep possession. They know how to pass the ball around. They know how to.
There's nobody passing the ball forward. In the strikers. There's nobody.
And
before
we switch the topic, I just want to say, Jadon Sancho, give him time. I promise you he'll come good. I promise you he'll come good. After what happened to him in the Euros, after being in Bundesliga for so long, he's a young kid. He's adjusting to the league. Cool, we paid how much for him, but it could have been way more in the summer gone. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. And then that would have been way worse. But he's coming now. Give him time, and you'll see him do well.
Do you know what I don't think? I think we need a centre midfielder who gets the ball up, looks forward, and finds that forward pass.
Yeah.
Finds that forward pass.
We've been crying out for it for ages.
Finds that forward pass.
Yeah.
The thing is, I play midfield as no.
I can imagine he's saying that. He said put you in there.
It's true. It's true. You find that forward pass. You find that forward. The strikers,
You are right.
they need.
Because that sets the tempo of your play.
Exactly.
I'm going to come back over. How you lot doing? You right? How you doing? You right? Wicked. How did you see it today? Because there's so many reasons as to why that happened. You're talking about the midfield, people talking about Martial not wanting it, people talking about Oli playing the wrong team. Can we bounce back from this, and how did you see it today?
I think we can bounce back from it easily. It was a very radicalised team, in my opinion. Obviously, when you look at the centre-back partnership with Lindelof and Bailly, and obviously Delo as well. I mean, our whole back four was radicalised. I honestly think on Saturday there will be a different sort of tempo as well. Ronaldo's going to be on the pitch. He's going to have that sort of winning mentality installed into the players. I think. Yeah, exactly. I agree with you. And he's 36. I mean, but obviously, as soon as they scored, we picked up a bit.
That always happens as well, isn't it?
That's the thing. We always.
Why is that always happening?
I don't know. And it's weird because when I always watch us and I see us go 1-0 down, for some reason it gives me confidence because I feel like we always need a kick up the backside to score. I know. It's weird, isn't it? It's very weird.
Imagine we 1-0 down and we're more confident than we were in the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
How? Like
consistently that happens.
Exactly. But the worst thing is, if we want us to challenge for the big trophies, the heavy trophies is what I call it, the Champions League, the Premier League, where we grips it with both hands, we need to dominate from the beginning. Like even today, shocking start. We were slow so slow for them to get their goal. And then I'm thinking, all right, maybe we'll see some urgency. But you have to understand, the whole team was basically different. It was a whole new team. And people telling us that we have squad depth. I don't believe the squad depth bullshit. Today, we played a new backline. We played a new midfield pairing. We played Martial up front. Honestly, if you compare the squad depth of our team to other teams in the league, their second team will still do the job.
But would their second team do the job because of the system and the manager? Like Klopp can put in kids. I saw Liverpool's back four against Norwich. I know Norwich are a poor side, but I saw Man City. I know again it was against. I know that, but the way that they play, I remember when Liverpool was it last season in one of the cups played Everton at home and put out the kids and slapped them as well because of just the style of their play. But like, don't matter who's in it.
But for me, it comes down to Oli, and for me, it's like we've given him so much time, and the fact that we've had the transfer window that we've had now, if he doesn't deliver this season, honestly, he can't stay. He can't.
I'm just gonna finish off here with yourself. Can we bounce back from this?
No.
On
My main point is we can bounce back.
Yeah.
But my main point to this is you've got to prioritise every single game. That's literally to Ole and the whole team. It's not about the players. It's about Ole making these decisions, and you've got to prioritise every single game and make it out as if that they're all finals.
So you think he didn't treat this big enough?
No, he doesn't.
No
and he's done it previously before, and I think this is what's causing these problems.
Yeah, actually, you know what? Because remember that semi-final against Chelsea in the FA Cup, and he switched to a back five, put Brandon Williams in.
You've got to prioritise every single game, man. You can't be doing this. Not when we're all here to watch it as well. You know what I mean? He's mocking it, so he needs to think about it. But every single game is a big game, regardless of which team it is. That's what I think.
I was surprised with the amount of changes he's done against a Premier League opposition.
Yeah, only the other week, you know.
Exactly.
And
we saw what happened. Look at the madness that happened in the last few minutes of the game. But this is a Premier League opposition, and he's playing a whole new backline, new midfield pairing, Martial out front. And to be fair, shout out to Dean Henderson because he saved us at the end.
He saved
us big time at the end.
Listen, guys, the fans have had their say.
This is a good reason why we lost, because this is a shit cup. No one wants it. FA Cup, we get kicked out. He doesn't win the Premier League or Champions League, he has to go get Conte in.
So you just want the big trophies only,
Big
and if you
trophies.
don't get it, see you
Yeah,
later.
because if we get out of the shit tournaments, that means we're only left in the Premier League, Champions League. And if we win that, then we keep Ollie. If not, then get.
But can Ollie afford to be picky when we haven't won anything?
No, we can't.
You know what I mean? Like, if we were Man City who'd won this, was it 4 times in a row? Five, whatever it is, then, you know,
Man City
fair
are
enough.
winning games in
But,
the third game.
yeah.
They're literally fucking. They're literally
Chilling,
walking through games. Man City are walking through games at the minute, and it is scary. Like, they're walking through games in third gear.
Do you think we can get up to that?
Chelsea as well.
No, yeah, we can. Of course we can. We're Manchester United. Of course we can get up to that. But as in, what I'm saying is, at the minute, City are walking through games like, you know, it's like a training game. It's scary.
Yeah. But that's the level we want. That's the level we need to reach. Guys, the fans have had their say here. We're wrapping up here at Old Trafford. It's been a disappointing one. Like Jack said earlier, 2 days time we go again. 12:30 kickoff. A whole different team, of course. But listen, that is not an easy game.
That is not.
Like Chelsea, Villa are a good team. They Chelsea beat them 3-0, but they weren't at their best, and they did. Exactly. So we go again on Saturday. We see you then.